Hey guys, Caroline here. In this video, I'm going to take a break from the usual sports stuff and I'm going to tell you about two casino sites which I highly recommend for anyone to join. The first one, which you're looking at in front of me, is called Cashmio, and the second one is called Dunder. Now, the reason why I recommend these two is that you can complete the offers which they give you in a completely risk-free way. You never have to wager your own money. All you have to do is make deposits into the account. Now, on my other screen here, I am logged into my Cashmio account here, and if you have a look, there is a little token here, and if you hover over, it says this coin will give you 20 free spins on Pirates Plenty. Deposit a minimum of £20 to unlock. So notice it tells you to deposit £20 to unlock this bonus, but you do not have to play that £20. This is what's called a deposit bonus. Now, 99% of casinos will only give you bonuses when you actually wager money. So what the other casinos will do is they'll say something like deposit and wager £10 on Starburst and get 5 free spins, 10p spins, whatever it is. Now the problem with that is that when you have to wager your own money, there's always a risk that you could lose at least a chunk of it, some of it, half of it, all of it, whatever. With this, you never have to wager. You can actually withdraw the money that you deposit straight afterwards. Now, with these two particular sites, I tend to leave the money in there until it builds up to about 100 quid, and then I withdraw it. Now, if you go on forums such as Oddmonkey and whatever, people will say, oh, you should always wager whatever you deposit. You should wager it at least once for the safety of your account. For these two sites, I say that is absolute rubbish. I have had a Cashmio and Dunder account for many months. I've done over 50 offers on each one. I have never ever wagered anything that I have deposited. So all I have ever done is deposited the minimum amount required to unlock the free spins. I've got the free spins, I've played them, I've done this several times over, and then once I get to about 100 quid or 150 quid, I just withdraw, and I usually withdraw everything except for 20 quid. I leave 20 quid in the account, and that's it. And as I said, I've done this over and over and over again for at least 6 months. So they're perfectly safe. I've never heard of anyone being gubbed from these two accounts. So let me come back over to my other screen here and have a look at getting signed up, what the welcome bonus is. So Cashmio is a nice easy one. All you have to do is, now one thing with casinos, with any offers actually, whether it's sports or casinos, you do need to read the terms and conditions to make sure you understand what you're getting into. So all you have to do is deposit a minimum of £20. Make sure you do this with a bank card because Skrill, Nutella, PaySafe are excluded. And what it will do is it will give you 150, now they always call them happy spins because they talk about being the happy casino. So they give you 150 free spins on Starburst. The spin size is 10p, so that's basically 50 quid's worth. And then they talk about this thing called wagering 45 times. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, there is quite a lot to understand about slots, and I have put together a little hold on a moment. Yeah, I've just put together a few little notes here about slots that you need to learn, and I'm wondering if I should put this into a separate video and explain all of those things, because if you already understand slots, you're not going to need to know any of this stuff, in which case it'd be quite boring for me to go through it. But if you haven't played slots before, then this would be quite useful. So I think I'll do this as a separate video, and I'll do that either after this one or perhaps tomorrow. I don't have very much time left today actually, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So I'm going to assume for the purposes of this that you understand what wagering is. But note here that you only have to wager anything that you win from the slot. You do not have to wager your deposit. So what you can do here, you open up the account. you deposit £20. You go and get your 150 free spins on Starburst, you play them. You're going to win some money from that. And then what you're going to have to do is, however much you've won, you're going to have to wager the winnings 45 times, which is going to take a while. And so this is something that, again, I'm going to talk about on a separate video. I'm going to talk about strategies for wagering, which is going to depend on the wagering requirements. So I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. So in this video, I'm just going to talk to you about signing up to the particular accounts and just how the actual offers work, and then I'll do some follow-up videos. So you have to wager the bonus 45 times. The chances are you're going to bust out and lose the lot, but you will still be left with your £20 deposit. You can withdraw it straight away if you want to. I don't recommend that personally. You know, if you've got a little bit of bank to play with, just leave the money in there. Do what I do. I will do a handful of offers. Once I've built up about a balance of about 100 quid, I'll withdraw most of it and leave 20 quid in. Now, Dunder. Dunder is a little bit different. For a start, with Dunder, they'll give you 20 bonus spins in a slot called Book of Dead. Oh, this animated background is doing my eyes in. I'll get rid of that. So when you first sign up, you don't need to deposit anything, and they will give you 20 free spins in a slot called Book of Dead. And the wagering requirement for that is 30 times. But here is something that's quite important. 60 times wagering on the first deposit bonus. Now this is very, very risky on Dunder. Because what happens with them is, if you take their welcome bonus, they give you what's called a deposit match. Where does it say? It's this, up to I can't see it. Up to £100 bonus. Let me see if I can click and find the full terms and conditions of this. Yes, we use cookies. Bonus terms. Right, here we go. This is the important thing. Where is it? I probably should have looked at this before recording the video. Let me just pause it and find the appropriate thing. Okay, it was right there in the first paragraph. I just wasn't looking at it properly. So the Dunder Welcome Package consists of 3 bonuses. You get 20 bonus spins on registration. So you can just sign up and you'll get 20 spins without having to put any money in. No deposit required. So go ahead and do that. But this is the important part. Your first deposit gives you 100% up to 100 quid and 100 bonus spins on Book of the Dead. It sounds good. It isn't. Do not do this. When you have the option, you can decline the bonus. The reason this is not good is because, for some reason, on Dunder, when you wager your bonus on the welcome offer, it will use your cash before it uses your bonus money. On subsequent offers, on both Cashmio and Dunder, it always uses your bonus money first, which means that your cash is always safe. That is what sets these 2 casinos apart from nearly all of the others. But for some reason with Dunder, that doesn't apply to the welcome bonus, as I found out the other week when I signed up for this on my second set of accounts. Now with Dunder, another thing you're going to want to do is go through a cashback site. So I have talked about this site before, Top Cashback. Now this is my account here. I'm logged in and I have already earned and been paid out £172.61 from the various offers I have done. So every now and then they will have, well, it's not every now and then, they basically have offers for various different types of sites, and if you sign up via the cashback site you get extra money. Now sometimes it can take weeks to come through, like weeks and weeks. I think there was one of the bookies did one and it came through about 8 weeks later, so it can take a really long time, but you're going to get that money. As I've said, there's £172 there which I have already been paid out. So this is the Dunder offer. So what you have to do for every new customer that signs up, deposits and wagers £40, you get £20 cash back. So this is the tricky thing with Dunder. What you want to do is you want to sign up, you want to decline the deposit match bonus. So you'd want to log in and deposit £40, but where it asks you if you want to have your 100% deposit match, say no, I don't want that. So you are just playing with your £40. And then you are going to want to wager that £40 real cash on a slot, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, where I'm going to explain how slots work and different types of strategies for different kinds of offers and different types of wagering. And then you're guaranteed to get 20 quid. So it's unlikely that you're going to lose £40. If you wager that £40 on a slot which is called low variance, something like Starburst, the chances are good you're going to come away with 30, 35 pounds out of that original 40, plus you're going to get the £20 cash back. So that's what I recommend. So with Dunder, you do have a risk. If you choose to take this cashback offer, there is a risk attached to it if you want to do that. But if not, just don't do it. If you don't want to take any risk at all, then simply sign up, get your 20 bonus spins, decline your first deposit bonus, and then just take the offers which come up. But one thing I'm not 100% sure on, I'm not sure if you have to play a bit of money first before you get offers. I don't actually have any offers today. They come up a couple of times a week, so I might do another video showing when these come up. But for today, I'm going to come back over to where am I? Cashmio. Hold on, I need to find it again. Sorry, my windows are all over the place today. Right, successful transaction. So I've just cut a bit out there because obviously I don't want to show you my credit card number. Now one thing I need to do is make a note of the game. It was called Pirates Plenty, so I'm just going to do a search here. Now one thing about Cashmio is I don't know how many times I have done one of their offers and then I have completely forgotten what the game was, cannot remember what it was, and I have to go onto live chat and ask, why isn't this coming up? Oh, do you know, I think my internet is being slow today. Let me pause again until it comes up. Okay, so I've just typed in pirate. Here it is, Pirates Plenty. So when I load this up, I should have the spins there. Now, as I was saying about their live chat here are really good. They are very, very quick, very, very friendly. I have been on live chat with these guys. I don't know how many times when I forget to do something, I forget the name and whatever, and I've never had a problem. Obviously I've not been gubbed, and I now have 2 accounts with them, so I really, really like this site. This is like my favorite casino site. So here we go, bonus spins. Yes, go ahead, and we want to play these bonus spins. It's loading. I have a really slow internet connection today. I might have to cut this out as well. I'm going to have to do some actual editing. Oh, right, I cannot stand the sound on any of these games, so I always mute them. So what you're going to get is, here we go, yes, claim your bonus, and here we go, 20 bonus spins. Put this on turbo. Can I auto it? Yes, I can do 20 spins. There we go. I'm not actually going to lose anything. Right, so my balance here is £100.24. Now, one thing I like to do is make a note of it, which I do off screen, but it shows you anyway. So I am just going to let this play and see what happens. So you can see over on the left here, the bonus spins is counting down. This is doing for it automatically. And usually, you know, all of these games that they have on there, they can really vary. Sometimes you'll make hardly anything on the free spins, and other times you'll have like some really big wins on the free spins, but then you end up losing it on the wagering, which is something that I'm going to explain in a separate video. So in this video, I'm just going to show you me running through the slot, and I'm going to show you the bonus which is left, but I'm not going to play that bonus in this video because I'm already at 15 minutes here, so it's getting quite long. And in the next video I do, which is not going to be today, I don't think I'm going to, I might have time actually, I'm going to talk about slots in general and the strategies for them. I've actually been playing slots now for quite a few months. I started casino sites the first time a few weeks after I started match betting. So yes, I will talk about that in another video, and I am definitely waffling as I'm just waiting for this to complete. So we've got just a few spins left, 4 bonus spins. So we're almost done. So it's showing me so far I've won a total of 61p. Woo. So this one is going to be pretty useless. Okay, I think we're done. Wow, 61p. Okay, so we collect that. Now, I'm going to show you my bank details here. Hopefully it doesn't show you my actual bank balance. Okay, so my balance before I started of real money was £100 and 24p. And I've got a bonus of a whopping 61p. Now, one thing I tend to do, if I've got a silly bonus like that, I don't bother playing it. I will just leave it in the account and I'll wait till the next offer. I generally will not bother playing the bonuses until at least I've got a fiver to play with, just because I can't be bothered. My internet is so slow, I can't be bothered to sit there waiting around for a game to load just to play a little bit. But the wagering requirements, let me show you what this actually means. I have to wager £27 in order to get this 61p. At the moment, I can't withdraw it. I can only withdraw what I already have. But this is the cool thing, is that I can withdraw my money at any time. But if I do so, I will forego the bonus. And that's how it works. But when I play, if I play a slot now with real money, it will use my 61p bonus money first and not my cash. And that's the important thing, which means that if I lose that 61p on the way to wagering the requirements of £27.45, which I probably will, 9 times out of 10, probably 19 out of 20, you're going to lose all the bonus. But it doesn't matter, because you're still left with your real money, and then you can just withdraw it, which is what I've done. So what happened the other day was that I had a bonus. I think I racked up about 12 quid in the free spins. And then what I did was I wagered it on another slot, which I'll talk about in the next video. And during the wagering, I got a huge win on a bonus round and got another 150 quid. Which made it much easier to then continue wagering. I carried on doing that, and then I got lucky again with another win. In the end, I managed to complete the wagering, £188 up. So I'll explain all of the strategies for actually playing slots in the next video. I think this video has gone on long enough. So I do encourage you to give these a go. If you've never done slots before, Cashmio in particular, it's an easy one because there's just no risk. And there are some other sites as well, which I'm going to do a video on, which are called the GameSys sites. And it can be, again, some risk-free or very low risk freebies there to be had. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry for the length. The next one is probably going to be quite long as well because of what needs to be covered. But it is worth it. There is money to be made here. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys.